Yeah, just be careful. Yeah, you can stand there if you want, or however, whatever you feel most comfortable.
From the Eagles Nest on the campus of St. Edward High School in Lakewood, Ohio, the Eagles Sports Network continues its broadcast day. Hi again, everybody. I'm Adam Mendoza. Along with me is Donnie O'Toole. If you've been with us all day, we are so happy that you stuck around for the nightcap of the Eagles Sports Network. We started off this morning with wrestling as the Eagles wrestlers won another sectional title. 14 wrestlers advanced, 13 won titles. If you were with us this afternoon, the Eagles hockey team defeated Padua 10-1. And they advanced to the district championship game, one game away from heading to Columbus. They'll face St. Ignatius next Saturday afternoon. And tonight, we have St. Edward basketball as the Eagles take on the Berea-Midpark Titans. The Eagles coming into this game, from a journalist's point of view, they're coming in limping into the playoffs, losing 3 of their last 4 games. And they've lost to some tough teams, Donnie.
Well, and you're going to have that with the strength of schedule we have. You know, you don't want to be losing games at the end of the season, riding a downward spiral. You want to be upwards. And, tonight's an opportunity to right the wrong. And we'll learn from the couple losses we had. No excuses. We're not an excuse team. We got to come out and take care of business tonight.
Well, they come in to this game after losing to Richmond Heights in the season finale on the road. Meanwhile, Berea-Midpark, they come in after beating Barberton 63-54. They are the number 17 seed. They are coming in playing very good basketball. They have won 4 of their last 5. Guys you got to look out for is Jason Levis. He's averaging 16 points a game, had 22 in their game against the Barberton Magics.
Well, here, I just looked over their roster. I know their head coach, Duke Barther, for a number of years. And he gets his kids to play hard, and they buy into him. This is a young group of kids from Berea-Midpark, and they really have nothing to lose at them. It's kind of it could be a dangerous team because they could play free and just let it all hang out and go out and just fire it up and see what happens.
And the Eagles, well, they're led by Michael Bova, 18.4 points a game, and Jair Knight, 11.1 points a game. I had an opportunity to talk with Coach Flannery to get his thoughts on today's game. And welcome to the pregame show. Adam Mendoza with St. Edward head coach Eric Flannery. First, we have to say congratulations to your daughter getting a district title over at St. Joseph Academy.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, obviously, doing the parent duty is a little different, and I think somebody asked me before the game, am I more nervous for those games or my own games? And I don't know. There's a lot of nerves out there because you can't really control anything similar to coaching, right? You can just kind of do what you do on the bench. But it's an exciting game, so happy for him. It's only the second district title in school's history, so for her to be a part of that and be the point guard was pretty exciting. And to all the girls, they played extremely well. And it's basketball now. They got probably one of the best teams in the state next in the regionals, but they're there and they're ready to go. So we're excited about that.
So did you learn anything from their zone defense?
I always learn something. So it's nice when you have some length and you have a lead. It helps a little bit, but they do a great job in their zone. And I think if we give up 19 points a game, we might be pretty successful for this tournament run. But credit to them. They did a great job.
Well, as we get ready for this opening round for you guys for the basketball tournament, you're taking on Berea-Midpark. This is a team, well, some people would say, you're coming in, having lost 3 of your last 4. People are going to ask, so what'd you talk to these guys in this past week? Was it a good old-fashioned talking to? I'm trying to come up with the right words.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I mean, there was a message sent this week, and I think but the message was going to be the same no matter what. I mean, it's tournament time. We talk about it all the time, and the season is what it is. It's like a preseason. Do we want to win? Absolutely. Are we a little frustrated in the way we've been playing? Absolutely. But to be honest with you, it's my fault. I mean, I think our defense hasn't been really good. I think our toughness hasn't been great down the stretch here. Yeah, we've missed some shots and we're not shooting the ball great, so I don't know if that's coaching or not, but I really think we've lacked on the defensive end. And to be honest with you, the last 4 or 5 days, we've prepared probably as much or more for any team, so we're ready for tonight that way. But the preparation for us was mostly on the defensive side, and The one thing I'm going to be looking for tonight is really how we come out and defend. Do we pressure the ball? Are we more aggressive? Are we getting after people? Because you never want to lose your last game because of a lack of effort or a lack of preparation, and I don't think either one of those are going to be in question moving forward. So I'm excited to see how we come out tonight, but it's also that nervous energy this time of year, because you know if you don't and you don't play well or shoot it well, it could be it. And we're playing a good team tonight. It's not often that for your first game in the tournament you're playing a 14-15 team win, or a team that's won that many games and is kind of on a hot streak coming in. So we're not expecting this to be an easy one. We're expecting to come out ready and ready for a battle.
So as you get ready for the playoffs, one thing that some people may not really take notice, but you take notice, the training staff takes notice, is the health of the team. It hasn't been easy games. I mean, they've been physical, tough games from day one to the end of the regular season.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, and we all know that. It's again, you look at the schedule preseason and you go to the end and you say, hey, if you guys won 16, 17 games, that would be a pretty awesome year. Playing the DeMathas and playing the Burger King Classic and then playing Ignatius twice and St. B and Buck. The list goes on and on. The only difference is we're not playing great at the end, and I think we've kind of got to get over that. Stop feeling sorry for ourselves, and I think some of our excuse in our mind could have been like, hey, the tournament's coming up. We already got the seed. We're ready to go. So they were really focused in practice. I think our guys are locked in and ready to go. So if we were 21-0 right now, I'd still be nervous. I'd still be worried. We're playing a good team tonight, and I probably wouldn't feel a whole lot different about our guys. Our guys work hard. They're great kids. And I think they're going to come out tonight and give it everything they can.
How about the health of the team?
Well, we're healthy. I mean, it's knock on wood. I mean, we've been pretty healthy throughout the entire year. I mean, Michael Bova's banged up more than people know against Brecksville and against Richmond Heights. He took a hard fall against Richmond Heights and really wasn't the same in the second half. And when your main cog is not at 100%, it does affect you a little bit. But, outside of that, you're not allowed to be hurt now, right? You're not allowed to worry about any of that stuff. You got to make sure that you're locked in and ready to go.
Talking about the health of the players, talk about the continued training through the year. You look at the training staff here at St. Ed's, Augie Promisberger. I think that guy does a wonderful job with all the teams to get these guys in shape, healthy, and ready to go at a moment's notice.
Yeah, we can directly relate the health all year to our training staff and Augie. I mean, in the weight room, we're still in the weight room 2 days a week during the season. We're still trying to get bigger and stronger. Up until last week, the guys were at the point where they were maxing out and trying to set their records for the year, and then we start laying off that stuff as we go into the tournament because we want to be well rested. So, just adding to your point, you talk about the long year with the schedule, with everything that everybody's dealing with. These kids have been working so hard, not just on the floor, but outside in the weight room, doing all their skill stuff. So, we're doing a whole bunch of stuff, and to be at this point now, I think there is a little bit of a fresh start and a sense of relief, like, hey, it's do or die time. It is that, new start that everybody feels like we're ready to go, and we know we're good enough. We know we have the talent to compete with just about anybody here in the state, but we also know if we don't play great, if we're not executing well, it can end on any given night.
As you look at Berea-Midpark, talk a little bit about what this team is going to have to do against Berea-Midpark. They're very similar, height-wise, length-wise, as you guys.
Yeah, they are. I mean, again, they don't have, similar to maybe a Richmond Heights or even a Brecksville, St. V, teams that we've lost to, they don't have the 6'9" guy in the middle, which is nice to know. But they have a very good point guard, a sophomore, that can do a lot. He's kind of the head of the snake. He handles the ball very well. He can shoot the three. They surround him with three other guys that can shoot threes, so that's always the scary part and the dangerous part, that if they're comfortable with their feet set and they're knocking down shots, it's going to be a tough night for us. So for us tonight, it has to be a faster paced game. It has to be a game where we make them uncomfortable. We're physical with them in the half court, and like any game, whether they go man or zone, we're going to have to hit some perimeter shots to open some things up. And since we're at home, we hope that happens.
Coach, let's take a look at the starting lineup as we conclude our broadcast day here at St. Ed's.
All right, once again, we have senior Michael Bova at the point, senior Miles Reynolds at the 2, Senior Jair Knight at the 3, Senior Zion Freer-Brown at the 4, and Junior Cameron Grant at the 5.
Coach, good luck in tonight's game.
Thank you, Adam.
Spiritual and financial support for the continued growth of St. Edward High School. Together, we are St. Ed's.
As a member of school of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, St. Edward High School welcomes you to this year's scholastic contest between Berea-Midpark High School and St. Edward High School. Now to honor America, please stand and join in the singing of our national anthem. Introducing the now starting members for the St. Edward Eagles. Number 3, Avon Solomon. Number 5, Brian Zachary. Number 10, Andy Lavelle. Number 12, Brock Kennedy. Number 13, Kevin Coleman. Number 14, Brady Lespelke. Number 20, Ryan Howard. Number 21, Lucas Caruso. Number 24, Wendell Henry. And number 25, Tyler Jackson. And now the starting five for the Eagles of Salem. At the point, after 14, number 1, Michael Dolan. At guard, 6'14", number 2, Miles Brown. At guard, 6'13", number 4, Berea-Midpark. At forward, 6'17", number 11, Hancock. And at forward, 6'14", number 22, Zion.
Well, we're just about set for the opening tip-off as the Eagles and the Titans of Berea-Midpark getting ready for tonight's game. Tonight's game is brought to you by the St. Ed's Alumni Association, acting as a liaison between alumni and the school while fostering moral, spiritual, and financial support for the continued growth of St. Edward High School. Together we are St. Ed's. By Joyce Buick GMC, Chester Road in Avon. Upfront transparent pricing only at Joyce Buick GMC. By St. Edward High School. For more information on shadowing programs, contact the admissions department at SEHS.net. And Dan Andrews, class of '86 in Olympic Forest Products, an industry leader in pallet management and packaging. It'll be Zahersky and Knight to tip it off for the respective teams. The Eagles in their home white will be going left to right on your computer screen or TV screen. Berea-Midpark in their dark blue, inside the Grant, in the paint.
Get it up.
They'll kick it out to Miles Reynolds. Reynolds getting it over to Bova.
We gotta punch them in the mouth a little bit here. We got a young group here from Midpark who's scrappy and plays hard, and we just got to come out and force our will on them.
Brown in the low block, inside the paint, putting it up, and he gets it.
We'll take that all night.
Cam Grant getting the first 2 points of the game. He averages 6 a game this year. Eagles up 2-0.
Look for Bova to have a big night defensively tonight.
Ball into the corner to Trebekowski. He'll bring it up. Eagles really putting on some pressure on the man-to-man defense. Levis kicking it back out. Petrus.
Good D. We're good. We're good. Back door. Yeah, there you go. Turnover.
Well, the little stoppage there by the cut on the back door means a turnover for the Berea-Midpark Titans.
And looking at Flan, he wants to get tempo going here, so we got to start pushing the ball up the floor.
7 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. The Eagles leading it 2-0. Grant with the basketball. He'll take a shot from inside the arc.
Boy, him starting off hot like this, 2 for 2, that's going to be huge for us.
Cam Grant averaging 6 points a game. Eagles up 4-0. Long three on the outside, missed. Petrus missing it. Brown with the rebound. Bova in the lane. He'll stop, and he hits.
There you go. Let's go.
6-0 run for the Eagles to start the game with 6:25. There's a steal and a foul.
Whoa, Joe.
The foul will be called on Jair Knight, his first, the team's first.
Oh, boy. I mean, I have jet lag, and that thing looked.
Well, Donnie is looking very tanned as he came up from the south from Florida. Hope you had a good vacation.
Well, the school flew me in. Took the personal jet and everything.
All right. There's a shot that is hit by Levis. His first 2. That ends a 6-2 run.
I had to beg my wife to get on the plane. She wanted to stay another week.
After the picture I sent you this morning of the...
Yeah, she wasn't happy. She said to say thanks for that.
She didn't like that snow picture I sent this morning, huh?
No, not at all.
Jair Knight trying to battling his way, but the ball loosed out to Zion.
There you go, Z.
Bouncing around and in. Z with 2. Eagles lead at 8-2. Z averaging 8 points a game this year for the Eagles. Eagles really forcing pressure on the ball, and the steal.
Here we go.
Bova on the outlet, leaking out left side. Basket's good.
Timeout.
10-2.
Timeout, Duke.
10-2 lead. Let's take this timeout. Let's see if my cameras are working perfectly and everything else. We'll take this timeout on the Eagles Sports Network.
The St. Ed's Alumni Association is once again proud to sponsor the live stream broadcasts of your St. Edward Eagles. The Alumni Association acts as a liaison between alumni and the school while fostering moral, spiritual, and financial support for the continued growth of St. Edward High School. Together, we are St. Ed's.
All right, the Eagles putting on full court pressure. Levis bringing it up against Bova. Now the help with the double team. Getting the ball over to Arnold. Long 3 from the corner. That one was hit by Lucas Petrus. 10-5, but Reynolds is going to come back and missing that one.
Stop ball. Let's go. Stop ball.
Another long 3.
There you go. Oh.
Brown with it on the outside. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Gotta be patient here. Can't let a little bit of Midpark's obviously coming out and starting to fend up and down the line a little bit. Just gotta be patient with the ball, make good passes.
So the ball will be inbounded on the near sideline by Jair Knight. Both teams with their original starters, 4:54 remaining. Cam Grant getting the basketball, 4 points for him. Off to Boba to Reynolds, he'll 3 it up, short. Rebound by Levis.
Look at him. Look at Z get after that ball.
Z thought it was a fumble, and he went after it. The Dartmouth connect. That shot going in, missing. Coming down the floor to get the rebound is Cam Grant. Off to Reynolds. In the lane, in the corner. Knight, 3 ball. Got it.
Boom. Drive and kick. Now we pressure them.
13-5. St. Ed's with the lead. Down to 4:18 to go in the first quarter. Pressure in the corner. They get the ball off to Levis. Now a steal. Reynolds up the middle. He drives the lane and he gets the basket. Miles Reynolds with his first 2 of the game. It's a 10-point lead for the Eagles.
Yeah, we're doing a great job. As soon as they get across half court, we're going to trap the point guard, and that's created numerous turnovers so far.
Levis bringing up the ball with pressure. Eagles with a 10-point lead, 15-5. Reynolds coming up with another steal, and he gets another basket. 4 points for Reynolds. The Eagles making an early statement in this game.
Yes, they are.
Coach Flannery talking about the working of defense, pressure, high intensity.
Correct.
You know, it's really starting to show as the Eagles with a 12-point lead at 17-5.
Well, Flan works on his, defense is Coach Flan's specialty. So, he works on it all year long. You know, he may have felt there's some game slippage going on towards the last couple of games. Maybe the guys were tired. There's numerous reasons, but there are no excuses because he doesn't make excuses. So it's good to see us come out and really put forth a great defensive effort, and now bringing subs in to keep our other guys fresh and just hopefully tire the Berea-Midpark team out.
Perusic, Wendell Henry, along with Lavelle on the floor, as well as Solomon out there for the Eagles. That shot just inside the 3-pointer. Henry comes up with the rebound. He'll push the issue on the left side. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with St. Ed's.
Hey, real quick, Terry, Julie, and Megan Gibbons are listening tonight. Wanted to say hello to them. They're the best. Megan just came back from the UK, moved back to Ohio.
Welcome back. Eagles with a basketball. Perusic in between the circles, getting it off to Knight. Knight thought about it, but then mishandled it. Perusic, Johnny on the spot, kicking it back out. Lavelle against the zone defense.
We got to get to the gaps. Look, there you go.
Eagles have struggled a little bit the last few games when teams went into the zone.
Right, and I think obviously Midpark is watching tape on it. Good seal by Lavelle there.
Ball loose on the floor. Lavelle coming up with it, and he got fouled. And that's what we want to see when they go into that zone. Tell
Get
the
to
folks,
the glass, right.
what do you got to do? Fill the gaps.
You got to get to the gaps of the zone, and what happens is, for those at home watching, is when you get to the gaps of the zone, they collapse, and that leaves other people open. So you can either kick it to the other side, opposite side shot, or you have a post guy seal. There's many different options you have, or you could pull it back out, but then they have to respect the fact that you're going to drive the zone.
The Eagles coming into this game averaging 70 points a game, giving up 56. That's plus 14. Inside to Lavelle. Perusa comes up with the loose ball. Off to Solomon. Solomon has really done a great job for Coach Flannery off the bench. Same thing with Wendell Henry. Oh, it was a nice wraparound pass, but intercepted by Zahersky.
You talk about Solomon always does what Coach Flan asks him to do. Who was that?
That was Petrus. He comes up with his second three of the game, 17-8. He has hit 2 threes into the low block to Wendell Henry. And the ball will be last touch by St. Ed's. One thing that we see different with the Eagles, they're working that ball into the low block.
They are, and I think they're very poignant about it too. So that's obviously the game plan.
Berea-Midpark coming in, averaging 62 points a game as the pressure defense by the Eagles. Floater is hit by Austin Clay. Lead is down to 7, 17-10. Lavelle off to Danahay. Brock driving, getting it over to Henry, out to Perusic. Henry missing that basket. Picked up by Levis. Here come the Titans, right to left, underneath. Going in,
Travel.
That's going to be a travel on Devin Zahersky.
You know, one of the things that, and here comes Flan with the platoon, bringing the starting 5 back in. One of the things they got to do is we really got to control the boards, Adam. If we control the boards, we're going to really, obviously we increase our chances of winning the game, but, we're just one and done again. We got to get some offensive rebounds here and some putbacks.
1:39 remaining in the first quarter. Eagles up 17-10. Inside, Zion putting
Just
his
brutal,
will in there.
Just brute force. Oh, Jim.
Almost a steal in the backcourt. 19-10 and a foul in the backcourt. And the foul will be on Jair Knight. That's his second foul of the game. St. Ed's second as a team. Or make that their third as a team.
Yeah, because the first one he stole it and they called him for it, which I didn't agree with that, but I'm not going to say anything.
Zahersky with the basketball, mishandles on the dribble. Long drive by Levis, another three.
There we go.
He has 5. 19-13. The Titans 35% from three-point range.
Again, look at the middle. There you go. Fill the gaps in the middle.
Long
Bova.
college three, and he hits that one.
That was from the volleyball line.
Eagles leading at 22-13. Bova now with 7 points in the game. Playing aggressive as that ball comes across half court, Donnie.
Yeah, and given what we're taking what they're giving us, we're going to try and trap them here. We're going to try and get some deflections and some steals.
Now with 30 seconds, Berea-Midpark trying to spread the floor. Levis with it. He'll back it off back into that forecourt corner. Good defense there by Bova.
Bova won't bite.
15 seconds as he's held the ball for 10 seconds. Underneath Zahersky. Good misdirect there with Knight. And the ball will go to St. Ed's as Zahersky touched it as it went on the line.
Yeah, 5.7 seconds here, an ocean of time here.
Checking into the ball game will be Matt Pahulu of the Berea-Midpark Titans as Zahersky checks in. Bova getting it with 3 seconds. Bova at the line, 1, off to Zion, Freer, Brown, oh, it goes in and out.
Good look.
And you were right, that was a boatload of time on the clock.
I think we have Danny Cogwood running the clock over there. That could have been 12 seconds if he were on the clock.
The St. Ed's Alumni Association
He's
is
here
once
tonight. I
again
saw him. I
proud
had
to
a few words with them. It's good to see him.
I am trying to figure out why. All right, I think I figured it out.
Well, everyone wants to see my beautiful face on a Joyce commercial.
Yep, we're going to take this time out on the Eagles Sports Network.
The St. Ed's Alumni Association is once again proud to sponsor the live stream broadcasts of your St. Edward Eagles. The Alumni Association acts as a liaison between alumni and the school while fostering moral, spiritual, and financial support for the continued growth of St. Edward High School. Together, we are St. Ed's.
Donnie, it's been a long day. I've had to run 3 different types of machinery, and I forgot how our new mixer works.
Hey, if you need me to do it ad lib, I'll be happy to talk about our pricing scheme out at Joyce Buick GMC.
Oh, man. As we head into the second quarter, not having Chris here, you know, he does a lot in the production value of these games.
Of course.
22-13, St. Ed's with the lead. Berea-Midpark with the basketball. Adam Mendoza and Donnie O'Toole, we are so glad to have you along here. Hopefully you've been with us all day long on the Eagles Sports Network. Wrestling this morning, hockey this afternoon, end it with basketball.
Perfect way to end the day.
Levis with the basketball, trying to work it inside the paint, getting it out to Clay. Back to Levis. Long college 3, and he hits it.
He's gaining more and more confidence.
22-16. This team will not go away.
Nope, and we got to get tempo going.
As you would say, a little bit too much standing around.
Yeah, because when you go zone, they're trying to take the air out of the ball, and I understand that. They want to make it a possession game. We need to get it going. There you go.
And there's a nice little backdoor pass to Cam Grant. 6 for him in the game.
See, right now, he's 3 for 3 on the inside. We should be definitely looking to go to him most times when we have the ball.
24-16, another 3. Petrus is hot. He hit 3 threes in the game. 24-19. Petrus with 9 first half points. The threes are keeping Berea-Midpark in the game, and the Eagles missed the 3, and the ball tapped out to Clay. Here comes Berea-Midpark. Levis with the basketball, 8 points for him. Driving, throwing it up, off the window and in. Levis with 10. 24-16 or 24-21. And the Eagles come back with Miles Reynolds hitting a 3. 7 for him.
Great timeout by Coach Flan right here. He's going to shake it up here. Obviously not happy only being up 6. You know, we're going to make an adjustment here.
The Eagles were up by 12 points at one time. So when they were up 17-5, they got outscored 8-6 at that point.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, some open jump shots, you know, they're hitting some threes. They're believing. You know, they probably watched the Brecksville game, some tape of the Brecksville game, seeing they can get some open threes on us. We got to contend each shot. You can't run at jump shooters. You never want to foul a jump shooter. You want to contain and good closeout with your hand up on the jump shooter.
For Berea-Midpark, they have hit 5 3-pointers in the game. Levis with 11 points, averages 16. He has hit 32 of 119 3-pointers, 27%. Eagles putting the pressure. Clay bringing it over.
Travel.
And he walked with the ball.
Good call.
That was Matt Pahula traveling with a basketball.
And that's what pressure does for you. You know, gets him to get a turnover for us. So that's great.
27-21. 6:05 remaining in the opening half. Eagles going against the 2-3 zone defense. Reynolds, top of the arc, short. Cam Grant getting the rebound.
Fouled. Yeah, there you go. He got hammered.
A little late on the call, but the foul will be on Jack Arnold, his first.
Cam's all around the basket tonight. He's tipping balls. He's taking it, attacking it strong, hanging around. That's exactly the kind of guy you need in there tonight against a scrappy team like Berea-Midpark.
Cam averaging 6 points a game, missing, as he is a 57% free throw shooter. Eagles as a team, 69% from the line. Cam Grant splits the pair. He has 7. Berea-Midpark coming back down the floor as the Eagles lead at 28-21. Levis again, throwing it up short. Grant right there for the loose ball. Off to Bova, off to the races.
Boy,
Strong to the move.
He turns it up to another gear, man.
Bova with 9. 30-21. Big three. That one is hit by Lucas Petrus. 12 points for him, all from three-point range. The threes are keeping Berea-Midpark in this game.
Yeah, and the possession game now is also keeping Berea in the Midpark in the game. And well, I think we get it up, going up and down, but that's why I announced I'm not a head coach. I mean, I just think we got to get tempo going.
Good ball moving to the outside. Reynolds off to Solomon, and we're going to get called with the 3 seconds.
And that goes a little bit to what you were talking about, the standing around, Adam. We got to start moving in and out. If you're not there on first post, either repost or go screen away, set a back screen on that zone, the ability to get into the gaps.
Boy, Berea-Midpark saying that they should have gotten the ball after it bounced off of Danny Lavelle, but the official on the far side of the court said it's St. Ed's basketball.
Yeah, they all came out, but that's at the other end of the court.
30-24, St. Ed's with the lead. Titans still in that 2-3 zone. Reynolds, as the Eagles try to penetrate somehow with that zone defense.
Let's go.
And there's a turnover, 2-on-1. Bounce pass to Clay. 2 for Clay. 30-26, and the foul.
Yeah, you don't want to get this team's this Midpark team's now believing, hey, we got a great opportunity here. Keep it around, keep it close to the end of the game and see what happens.
Right now, the Eagles getting outscored 10-8 in the second quarter. Clay at the free throw line, 43%, and he misses on that. Back to the zone. Danahay into the game. Big three by Danny Lavelle.
Good shot, Danny.
33-26. Lavelle.
That's it. Just pressure.
12th three-pointer of the game and a steal by Bova, but it goes out of bounds.
All right, hey, we're getting deflections, we're getting tips. This pressure is creating chaos, and that's what we want. We thrive in that, especially against a young team like Berea.
But the key for the Eagles' offense is to get the offensive speed and tempo going up.
Right, exactly.
Zahersky in the game. Ball back out over to Levis. Levis with 10 points in the game, missing that. Zahersky, offensive rebound. Kicking it out to Arnold. Another big three.
Cannot give them second opportunities. This team's not going to just go away.
33-29. The three-point scoring for the Titans really helping them out tonight. Back into the zone. Cross-court pass. Reynolds. No go on the shot. Cam Grant getting the rebound, and the foul will be on Jason Levis.
Yeah, good. Thank goodness for Grant.
7 3-pointers hit by the Titans of Berea-Midpark. 33-29 with 3:20 to go. Inside to Cam Grant, low block out to Bova. Bova in the lane.
Man,
Sweet
so strong,
drive.
so strong.
11.
That's his strong suit, is to get into the hole.
35-29
Yeah,
St.
let's
Ed's.
go. Come on, 3 minutes to go. Let's push this to 10.
Jair Knight in. Miles Reynolds checking out.
And he's got 2 fouls, right, Adam?
Jair does have 2 fouls.
Can't play tentative, though. This is win or go home, so got to lay it all out there.
Donahue with a basketball. Off to Bova. Too high on the lob. Grant getting it, but got fouled. Bova and Jair Knight have worked very well on the backdoor alley-oop.
Have they hit it?
Oh, they have hit it a couple of times. The foul is on Trebasowski, I believe, actually the foul is on Arnold, his second. Cam Grant getting it. He'll throw it up from 3. Oh, he nails that one.
He's having a heck of a game here.
10 points for Cam Grant.
Right, inside, outside, he's doing it all.
38-29.
There you go.
Turnover.
Pressure turnover.
Zion Freer-Brown checking in for Donahue. (38-29) St. Ed's. Titans have been hitting threes left and right. They have been taking the Eagles' best punches, but they've been able to counter with their own offensive aerial attack from beyond the arc. Brown in between the circles, getting it off to Knight, inside to Cam Grant, back out, Knight, wing, new, way off. Brown right there on a good box out.
His nose for the ball. I mean, he just goes to the ball.
40-29. Ball loose on the floor. And the timeout will be called by Berea-Midpark as there was a scramble as Coach Flannery trying to say, really?
He was saying no one had possession. How can they call timeout if you don't have possession?
With the timeout, we're going to take this timeout on the Eagles Sports Network.
Joyce Buick GMC, Chester Road, Avon.
And welcome back to the Eagles Nest and Jim Connors Court. Adam Mendoza along with Donnie O'Toole, the suntanned Donnie O'Toole. You didn't wear a hat much out in the sun, huh?
No, and I forgot my sunglasses at home.
High deep pass picked
Stolen
up
by
by
Bova.
Bova. Oh!
There you go.
13 for Bova.
See, and I think it's important we give full court pressure because the way we're subbing guys in and out, we could tire this team out.
Outside 3, ball by Trebakowski. He misses. And it'll stay with the Titans of Berea-Midpark.
Got to grab rebounds. Got to grab loose balls here.
Good day for the Eagles. 14 wrestlers advanced to the districts. 13 of them were champions. The Eagles hockey team
It's unbelievable. How
defeated
awesome is
Padua
that?
10-1. Yes, good
And
day.
And then 10-1 over Padua.
Eagles putting pressure with 1:39. Boy, they are cutting off.
They're picking it up defensively. And there you go, another turnover. That's what pressure does for you.
It was initially touched by Bova, but then the Berea player.
Swiped at it, right.
Yep. 1:32 remaining. First half. Fast first half. Bova in the paint. Oh, boy, that danced around the rim, did the Mamba, and finally fell in.
That is a home court bounce.
44-29. St. Ed's getting the ball again on a loose ball.
Are we on a run here? Are we on like an 8-0 run?
11-0 run. It was 33-29. Now it's 44-29. The Eagles are on an 11-point run.
Good way to, and we talked about it, about the 3-minute mark. So let's go on a run here, and they're doing it.
1:02 remaining in the first half. Brown missing the three. Eagles just pressuring the basketball up the floor. In-your-face defense. Zahersky. Long three by Petrus. Doesn't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Steal! Bova. Here come the Eagles, left to right. In traffic. Yes. 17 for Bova.
Man.
Eagles on a 13-0 run.
He goes from 0 to 60 in like a second.
18 seconds remaining. Levis driving underneath, and that ends a big run as Devin Zahersky picks up his first 2 points of the game. 46-31. Down to 5 seconds to go. Bova just missing from inside half court.
I don't know if they knew how much time we had left there.
Eagles leading it 46-31 at the end of the first half. As we get set for our halftime report, we're going to step away and take a timeout as St. Ed's leads it 46-31 at the half here on the Eagles Sports Network.
The St. Ed's Alumni Association is once again proud to sponsor the live stream broadcasts of your St. Edward Eagles. The Alumni Association acts as a liaison between alumni and the school while fostering moral, spiritual, and financial support for the continued growth of St. Edward High School. Together, we are St. Ed's.
The February Class Challenge is officially underway. The competition is fierce as classes battle to be crowned February Class Challenge champions. This year's winning class will have their very own championship banner hung in St. Ed's iconic varsity gym for 1 year. Are you up to the challenge? Represent your class and show your pride in Eagle High. Visit giving.schs.net today.
Attention alumni, Eagle Connect is your one-stop shop for all things St. Ed's. Whether you're looking to reconnect with classmates, professionally network, catch a live stream broadcast, or want to flip through your digital yearbook catalog, Eagle Connect has you covered. Sign up today at schsconnect.net.
Being in St. Ed's has taught me how to become a leader and how to talk when I feel like I need to talk and say the things that I need to say.
Like, we call for leadership. Like, I know I have these talents, but I'm just gonna like kind of sit back and just let everything happen. Like, now I'm gonna step up and make it happen.
And I think Ed's does one of the best jobs around of allowing a person to make their own path. If you want to be an individual that has an impact in this community, you have all the resources to do so. Wow, like this place wants me to be something great.
Today's game is brought to you by the St. Ed's Alumni Association, acting as a liaison between alumni and the school while fostering moral, spiritual, and financial support for the continued growth of St. Edward High School. Together, we are St. Ed's. By Joyce Buick GMC, Chester Road in Avon. Upfront transparent pricing only at Joyce Buick GMC. by St. Edward High School. For information on Saturday wing programs, contact the admissions department at sehs.net. And by Dan Andrews, class of '86, and Olympic Forest Products, an industry leader in pallet management and packaging. Welcome back to the Eagles Nest. St. Ed's leading it at the end of the half, 46-31. As St. Ed's outscored Berea-Midpark 24-22. Let's look at the scoring in the game for the Berea-Midpark Titans. Boy, they have been hitting three-pointers. Devin Zahersky with 2, Austin Clay with 4, Jack Arnold with 3, Jason Levis with 10, Lucas Petrus with 13. For St. Ed, Zion Freer-Brown with 6, Danny Lavelle with 3, Jair Knight with 3, Miles Reynolds with 7, Cam Grant with 10, and Michael Bova with 17 points here in the first half. The Eagles led it 22-13 at the end of 1 and 46-31 at the end of 2. Donnie, your thoughts about the first half action?
Well, a little bit up and down. I mean, I'm happy with our effort. I mean, I think we're hustling. I think we're playing hard. A couple things to start on offense. Offense, we talked about it a ton, is if they're going to sit in that zone, when we get the ball inside, we've had a lot more success than just going side, top side and settling for our first jump shot. I think we set some back screens. We talked about it, getting to the gaps, and then getting the ball to Grant. I mean, that kid's been hotter than a fire stick in the post there. Make them defend him. Make them foul him. You know, pound it against that zone. And then when they start collapsing on him, kick it out, and you'll have the threes for, Bova and all the other guys who are getting after it. So offensively, that's my opinion. Defensively, I'm happy with our effort. I think we do a great job when we pressure the ball. I think you saw we created some turnovers because it kind of flustered Berea. When we let them get comfortable offensively, they're dangerous, and that's when they went on their run. That's when it became they started hitting some open threes. They start believing. They start, just throwing anything up, as like we talked about in the beginning of the game. They got nothing to lose, so they're going to come out firing. So we got to do a great job defensively second half. I think we continue rotating guys in and out. So hopefully we could tire them out and just keep the pressure going, because that's going to create offense for us.
Let me get a correction into the Eagles outscored Berea-Midpark 24-18 in the second quarter. It's been a long day here at St. Ed's for the staff here at St. Ed's. We had wrestling this morning starting at 10.
How many teams?
There were 10 teams that were here for wrestling. So you had 10 teams, roughly about, you had over 120, 125 participants, wrestlers.
In both gyms, obviously.
No,
right?
It was just all in the one gym up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you had wrestling start at 10. Baseball practice started at 9 for the freshmen, and then the varsity and JV had baseball practice in the lab, and then the student activity center.
Congratulations are in order.
For what?
Christopher?
Yes, Christopher did make the baseball team.
Yay, congratulations, kid.
He worked hard. He was a little nervous.
Yeah.
He said he was scared all week. So then we had hockey this afternoon. Eagles coming up with a 10-1 win against Padua. And really, if you talk to anybody, they didn't know how that hockey game was going to go, because Padua played so tough, and their goalie, Aiden Knox, was just lights out against the Eagles. But the Eagles really turned the pressure on him, and they won 10-1. They'll face St. Ignatius next Saturday, and now we have basketball. So a credit to the folks working in the concession stand that have been here all day.
All day.
The ticket takers.
All day.
All the statisticians.
All day.
The Tom Glassnap, who's been here, and the athletic department folks. They've been here for most of the day.
Well, that's just the community. I mean, that's who St. Ed's is. I mean, dedication.
The court was transformed to 3 wrestling mats last night. We came in and got our broadcast position set last night. When wrestling was done, they got the mats off the court, ready for basketball this afternoon. So, there are a lot of people that
It's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, and I will say thank you to all of those folks that have been here since probably 7 o'clock starting this morning.
And that begins
here.
with you.
Oh, no, not me. No. It begins with them. They are the folks that do a ton of the work, that get little recognition. And I just thought tonight, since this is the last home game being played here at St. Ed's this year, that I thought we would recognize those folks, not just here at the games, hockey games, lacrosse, football games, all the sports that you see those people that are here to work for St. Ed's. They just do a great job.
Can you believe it's the last home game?
I know. And imagine it took us a while to finally get out here.
To get home. I mean, that Brush game seems like 2 years ago.
Yes. And the way the Eagles played the last couple of games, you want to kind of make that feel like it was 10 years ago.
Right.
But the Eagles are playing well. They're up 46-31 at the end of the first half of play. The horn blows, and we're getting ready for second half action. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Midview and Valley Forge. That game will be on Wednesday night at Lakewood High School.
But that game between Midview and Valley Forge is being played tonight.
Yeah, that's being played tonight.
Let's see if I can get an update.
I haven't had time to even go on the old Twitter machine. All right, the Eagles will get the basketball to start the third quarter of play. Again, Berea-Midpark going into that zone. Bounce pass into the paint. Back to Grant. Kicking it out. Partially blocked. Bova driving, stopping, popping, hitting.
Boy, he elevates so high in his jump shot. He loves that little 4-foot jump shot. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no, that's okay. 19 points for Bova, 48-31.
He has 19?
Yes,
Man.
He has 19 points.
Good D, good pressure here. We're up and down the line. 5. Ooh.
In the lane, they carry it back out. Arnold. The Eagles' defense much improved. They're not letting get much through, and they're shutting down the lanes.
They're doing a good job shutting down the lanes.
Look at that switch off there by Cam Grant.
Keep talking. Now get to the boards. There you go.
And
there
Bova comes up with the rebound, averaging 3 a game. 6:53 to go here in the third quarter. Working it against the three-point line. Now inside. Ball knocked out. Berea-Midpark. Eagles steal. Athletic play. Bova trying to steal it, and he couldn't.
Go pick him up. Good help. Good job.
Boy, talk about the athleticism by all the players on the floor.
Well, yeah, it just goes to show they don't quit on a play. I mean, they're gonna jump around as much as they can.
Jump around?
Jump around. Well, you saw what happened there. Look, they're all jumping around on that last play.
Long lead pass, intercepted by Cam Grant. And the foul on Zion Freer-Brown. You know, that's the second time that the Titans have gone long into the backcourt and the Eagles were able to intercept.
I was looking at Coach Duke after that happened. He wasn't happy.
48-31, 6:32 to go in the third quarter.
There you go, Bove. Right in it. See, Bove's right on him.
Bova up against Levis. 1-on-1.
He likes that.
Missing on that. Good defense there, the pressure. Bova. Well, you see now the quick hands by the Titans.
Yeah, we got to take care of the ball.
Inside the low block. Back out. Reynolds, 3-ball. In and out, no good. Tapped up loose. Zahersky out to Levis. Miles Reynolds coming up, and there's
Good
good hands. And Cam Grant was trying to get to the ball as fast as he can, and he wasn't able to.
That's what quick hands will do for you, create opportunities.
48-31, St. Ed's with the lead, 5:54. Threes, fives are all looking the same after this long day. I actually got here about 9 o'clock this morning.
God bless you.
Now Levis driving, very nice drive there by Levis.
Let's go push it now.
12 for him. 48-33.
Yeah, Berea's sitting in that zone again.
Really, Berea has stayed in that zone 90% of the time. Step back, no. Rebound by Zahersky. Zahersky averaging 6.9 rebounds. He had a double-double against Barberton, 10 and 10.
Oh, good steal.
Oh, there's a steal and a loose ball. Zion thought he was on the 40-yard line defense in that state championship game going after the fumble.
I would not get in that kid's way.
Nope. Perusic checking in for Bova. Bova sitting out with 19 points. Errant pass. Eagles should get it back again on the near side.
Right, because no one touched it.
Jair Knight will inbound the basketball. And the Berea Titans going back into that 2-3 zone. Nice pass into Z underneath, kicking it out. Knight missing. Ball loose. Zahersky comes up with it. Lots of hands on the basketball back there. Double team. Trebekowski into Zahersky. Blocked by Perusic. Grant off to Reynolds. Reynolds driving the right of the lane. And the foul is called on Jason Levis, his second. Good transition that time.
Yeah, we ran the lanes well. We filled it, attacked the glass hard, and going to line for two.
I think if he would have looked up just like a half
saw
second,
Z.
he would have had Z.
In the lane.
Yep, absolutely. 48-33, St. Ed's with the lead, 4:42 to go. Reynolds at the line.
Well, that's the advantage we have being up here, too. He may have had a guy deflecting his vision a little bit, but that's why I love sitting up high like this, because you can see more of the court, even though I love being down where we'll be at Lakewood. Well, should the good Lord decide we win tonight.
Miles Reynolds looking to go 2 for 2 on the free throw line. He does. He's a 69% free throw shooter. 9 points for him. 50-33. Reynolds averaging 7.9 points a game. Tonight he has 9. This is a pesky Titan team.
Yeah, they don't quit.
And the foul is on Wendell Henry.
This guy's been calling this.
I mean, it's a 17-point lead. But, when you looked at the game, the Eagles ended the quarter on a 13-0 run. But
without that run, we're close to being knotted up.
And the Titans were really hitting those three-pointers. So give a lot of credit to Coach Duke Martha and his squad. And this young man, Levis, with 12 points in the first half. He's short. He'll get the loose ball off to Trebekowski. And there we have a big three. His first three of the game. Trebekowski, 41% from three-point range. Averages 9 a game. And the Eagles hit another three as Jair Knight, his second three of the night. He has 6, and the Eagles extend the lead to 50.
53-36.
Yes. And you look at Berea-Midpark, they shoot well from three-point range, 35%.
Say that again?
Berea-Midpark shoots 35% from three-point range.
I could see that. This Jason Lewis kid has grown up before our eyes. He's a sophomore playing like a crafty veteran.
Yep. And you said this is a young team. Watch these guys moving down the road.
Oh, without question. They're only going to get better and better and better. Great head coach over there at Berea-Midpark. Known him for years. Remember his playing days. Always a feisty competitor. He's in every game. Knows knowledge of the game.
4:05 remaining. The Eagles will put full court pressure. And the ball knocked out by Dayon Solomon. The Eagles have on the floor Henry, Bova, Solomon, Grant, and Knight. That is a fast 5.
It's a really fast 5.
Full court pressure by the Eagles.
Oh,
that Euro step worked for Austin Clay. 6 for him. 53-38. Knight, who has 6 points coming from 3-point range. Again, 2-3 zone. Oh, a bad pass by Knight as he threw that away. Levis comes up with it. Levis trying to get a high pick. On the switch, he'll throw it up. Missing that, rebounded by Arnold. Clay in the lane. He got it rejected. And the ball goes out of bounds. St. Ed's trying to get it.
Coach Brian Ansberry checking in, said he's glad I made it back from Florida. I don't know if I took the private jet. So solid. Coach Ansberry's doing a wonderful job over at Padua. He's got his team believing. He's in every game. Another guy I love watching coach.
And Coach Ansberry from the St. Edward coaching tree. Levis with a basketball. Getting it out to Trebekowski. Zahersky against Henry. Drive. Almost threw it away, but Levis picks it up. Clay in the lane, floating it up. Nope, that was short. He'll get the loose ball off to Trebekowski. That one doesn't go. Cam Grant out to Bova. Bova
Alley-oop,
driving.
alley-oop.
Boom!
Alley-oop, alley-oop. Da-na-na, da-na-na.
You saw that develop all the way down the floor, but coming back is Austin Clay. 8 points for him. Jair Knight with 8. They're going to call the walk on that. .226 remaining. Eagles up 55-40. We got to see the replay on our end.
Looked even better on the replay.
Zahersky with a basketball for the Titans. Fakes the 3. Steal by Solomon. Solomon left of the lane. Got it. Solomon with his first 2.
So quick. He is so quick.
57-40 with 2 minutes to go. Levis getting it out. Clay driving. Blocked. Out of bounds by the Eagles.
Knight blocked that, right?
Yes, he did. Knight with over 30 blocks on the year.
That's got it. Is that a record?
That I would have to check with Coach Flan on.
Probably Sammy Clancy's probably got
they're,
that.
yeah, I'm sure of that. Levis on the wing looking for that outside pick. Getting it off to Arnold. Zahersky thought about it, but Henry was right in his face. Eagles doing a good job on the switch.
Good containment. Don't fall asleep on the backside.
Eagles crash the boards. Cam Grant with the rebound. It was knocked out of bounds, but saved by Jair Knight. Off to Bova.
Oh, hit him in the head.
And Bova will go to the line. Trebekowski comes up with the foul.
Is that a flagrant if you hit him in the head?
I don't think they're going to call a flagrant.
No, I don't think he did anything intentional there. I thought anytime you hit the head.
Matt Pahula getting ready to check in. Bova at the line. He has 19 points. His first trip to the free throw line, 72%. And I will say this, the Eagles in that Richmond Heights game, opportunity after opportunity in the last minute from the free throw line, and they did not hit those free throws.
Got to hit the free throws.
They could have gotten in and taken a last-second shot to get in the game if they would have made the free throws. Eagles are 2 of 4 at the line tonight.
Well, the other good thing about us tonight is I think we've won the 50-50 ball.
Bova missing a second one. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Here comes an offensive rebound. Back to Lavelle.
Sorry, be patient. We're okay.
Danahy into the game. Bova, college three, no good. And a foul is on Wendell Henry over the back.
Can't be upset with the guy who gets called for a foul for going after a rebound.
Perusic checks in for the Eagles. Bova sits down with 19 points. I think Bova not happy with the 2 free throws that he had his head down on the bench, but he's played a very good game on both sides of the floor.
Tap away there will be Midpark ball.
Midpark with only 9 points in the third quarter. Perusic comes up with the steal. Solomon. And he'll go to the line as he got fouled. The foul is on Levis, his third.
Yeah, this is where fatigue probably is kicking in a little bit. Not that the Midpark teams, not that they're in shape, they're playing hard, but just playing at that level, that hard for that long, it can be taxing. And they don't, I've only seen 2 subs off the bench, unless I'm wrong.
Solomon hitting the free throw, his third point of the game. Well, we've seen Pahula. We've seen Clay, so that's their 2.
Yeah.
Solomon hitting another one, 4 points for him. 59-40, 19-point lead. Levis, who had 12 points in the first half, has been kept silent in the second half. Clay has been the man in the third quarter. Clay with 8 points. Make it 10 as he floats that one in.
Teardrop. Let's go, push it.
Perusic in between the circles against that 2-3 zone.
20 seconds.
Looking at the clock, holding on to the basketball. Perusic with it as the Eagles now send 4 into the paint. Still in the zone defense with 8 seconds. Inside, nice little backdoor cut. And Wendell Henry got hacked in the face. And I like that move by Henry. They tried to set up the low, and he was just underneath on that backdoor cut.
Well, they sent the screen, they sent the cutter all the way through to make you think you're going to go to the corner, and then Wendell does that little backdoor cut post move, and that's where we got him.
59-42, 3.6 seconds left as Henry at the line. Oh, Henry. Got to make the free throws.
Somehow I think he's been sitting on that one for a while.
All season. I was hoping he'd hit a big 3 or something like that. Look to make the back end. Again, he misses. Eagles not shooting well. Perusic coming in and...
Oh, we got a foul.
Well, let's wait. The buzzer does sound. Lavelle saying, send me to the free throw line. Coach Barther saying, come on, cut us a little break. Let's see what happens. Lavelle is waiting at the line.
Yeah, get off the line.
So the foul is on Trebasowski.
Coach Smith, I love him. Sam Clancy had 70 blocks in 97 and 68 blocks in 98. Delvon Rowe had 48 blocks in 07. He's not even close.
Well, let's see. Wait a minute. Let's see. Jair Knight has 30.
30, right.
Well, you were right with the guys. Isn't it great when you get those kind of texts?
It's well, you know what? If anyone knows, it's going to be Coach Smith. Look, they're not giving him the foul call there.
Well, okay. Danny Lavelle was all set to shoot at the free throw line.
I just don't get that. If it's a foul, it's a foul.
I agree
regardless,
with you.
Regardless of the score, regardless of the situation, the integrity of the game, if he was fouled, he should be going to the line shooting for 2.
So with 1 quarter remaining, so Valley Forge down to Midview 59-42. They're starting in the 4th quarter of play.
Midview's got that kid who could shoot it from Midview and make it.
All right, 4th quarter underway. Eagles with the basketball. Starters in for the Eagles. Inside to Brown, back out to Knight. They're really, now it's a matchup zone. Oh, that could have been a walk, but Bova picks up 21 points.
He's definitely one of our better post move guys.
61-42, St. Ed's. Bova with 21, Levis. Oh boy, you looked at Petrus, he's like, give me the ball, I'll hit it, I'll hit it.
Good D.
And he missed. Ball loose on the floor. Again, oh, their bodies colliding there.
God. Oh.
Jump ball situation. When I saw all those guys go after the ball.
See a shoulder going,
oh my God,
or
I was
finger
just
going
cringing.
the other way, or a knee.
Well, these guys on both teams putting it all out on the line.
Look at our man O'Malley out there. He's giving Scoops a run for his money.
Yeah.
Great kid, great family.
Zahersky checks in for Pahula. Berea-Midpark out of the Southwest Conference. Eagles really forcing them out long range. That three
Boy,
doesn't
they've
go.
gone cold.
Yep. Z to Bova. Off to Reynolds. Wing, three, no. Grant rebound. Second opportunity. This is what the Eagles need, second opportunity.
Yep, absolutely. We're bigger, bigger than this team, and we should just be crushing it on the boards.
Eagles now stretching it out, forcing.
Yeah. What? I'm surprised that Berea's sitting back in that zone down in the 4th quarter with 6 minutes to go. They're down, what, 19?
Yeah. Back out to Brown on the wing. Z for three. 9 points for him. Berea-Midpark calling a timeout, 64-42.
Do you think Z ever met a shot he didn't like?
Well, Zion came into the game 41% from three-point range.
Which is phenomenal.
14 three-pointers on the year. Not bad for a guy that was a linebacker. And he's going to continue his college career, football, playing at Dartmouth.
I'm not amazed, but I'm so loving watching this kid play, because he could have taken his Division I scholarship and just sailed off, but no, he made a commitment to this team. He's a huge part of it. He's a leader. Just love his hustle and his tenacity, and just love watching him play. It's been a privilege watching him play this year.
And a very nice young man. All these kids are really great kids. 64-42, St. Ed's with the lead. Brown with 9 points in the game after that big three. And Midview still winning in their game against Valley Forge, 59-44. Here it's 64-42, St. Ed's, with 6:26 to go in the 4th quarter. Eagle defense tightening up as they get it to Trebekowski. Eagles just swarming all over the basketball. And you're right, that defense has made Berea-Midpark go cold. Blocked by Cam Grant on the Zahersky drive and a low block. That's a good battle right there by Zahersky and Cam Grant.
Two big guys, two athletic guys. Cam just knows how to create space, does a nice job.
Inbound by the Titans, off to Clay. They don't go with that long lob anymore, knowing that they've thrown interceptions the last couple of times. Clay, quick move to the basket.
Good move.
12 points for him. 64-44. 20-point lead for the Eagles. Cam Grant at the college three in the Bova. Underneath, good dish. Zion Freer-Brown with 11.
Bova's courts, the way he sees things on the court, I don't know how he does it. Amazing. Travel. He fell. That's gravity. That's not a foul. It's gravity.
And gravity is going to say Jair Knight with the foul. Sir Isaac Newton does not believe in gravity. He says that's the foul on Jair Knight.
I may not be right, but I'm not wrong.
Eagle defense. Boy, that ball gets anywhere near. They're coming after the ball, and
that's our ball.
They force a turnover.
And that's just pressure. That's getting up in your guy's grill. That's just pure heart defensive pressure.
5:19 to go in the fourth quarter. Eagles up by 20, 64-44.
Flex.
Man-to-man defense now by Berea-Midpark. Haven't seen much of that tonight. Stays with the Eagles. If you look at percentage-wise, I would say the Titans have been in the zone defense, 90%
of the game. I think they started off a man, and that's when we kind of went on our first run, and they pulled out of it.
Reynolds with a basketball on the wing in front of the St. Ed's bunch. He'll bring it out in between the circles. Good ball movement by the Eagles.
Set good screens. Be patient, it's coming. There it is.
Nice
Boom.
there by Jair Knight, 10 points for him. Fourth Eagle in double figures.
Good movement, good patience.
And there they found that little gap in the middle. Shot doesn't go, off to Brown. Brown has the middle of the lane. Fights for the basketball. Clay has really been impressive off the bench. Zahersky with his fourth point. 68-46. Eagles running up against the man-to-man defense of the Titans. High screen, Bova. This is what he likes. Couldn't get it, but Cam Grant finally getting a bucket. 12 points for him.
It's nice having that luxury of Cam there with Bova able to take it to the hole. It's not often he misses.
Oh, there's a shot block up to Jair Knight. And he does what he does. 12 points for him on the slam.
Rattles the rim.
I just let him do it. I just wanted to keep quiet.
Yeah, let it speak for itself, right?
Yep. Let it breathe. Missed shot. Zahersky
That's
had
us?
it.
Oh.
No, they're going to say it's Berea-Midpark. I didn't know what he was going to do. Was he going to go for the layup because he had the defender coming up on him? But he did it and threw it down with authority.
I thought he may have pulled it out, run some clock.
Cam Grant checks out.
Was it Nev Chandler's? What did he used to say when people would leave?
They're in exit formation.
Exit formation. Missed that guy.
Nice one off the bank by Levis with 14. His first points from early in the first half. Eagles up 48. Henry into the game, Lavelle and Solomon. Outside drive. Couldn't get that one to fall.
So what's it looking like for Wednesday? 7 o'clock Lakewood?
7 o'clock tip-off at Lakewood High School. And right now, Midview is up 63-48 against Valley Forge.
That's at Midview, I'm sure.
That game is at Midview right now. All right, let's see who's on the floor for the Eagles. Bova's still out on the floor. Bova with 21 points to lead all scorers. Knight with 12, Grant with 12, Brown with 12. And now Henry with his first 2. Lucas Petrus getting the foul called. That is his first of the game. Henry finally connecting. He's 1 of 3 on the night. 3 points for him. 75-48. Good heads-up play by Trebekowski.
That's the worst, when you get a ball thrown off your leg.
And when I had to go to their stats people,
Yeah.
because when you see
Oh,
Trebekowski's spelling,
That's an all-name team. I looked at that and said there's no way.
they said the Z is silent. It's Trzeb. And they said just call him Trebekowski.
Trebekowski?
Yes. Now here comes Solomon, and that should be a kick, but no, the Eagles get it. 2:26 to go. Reynolds with it, slowing it up a bit. Man-to-man defense being enforced by the Titans of Berea-Midpark. And a foul away from the ball, and the foul.
Had to call it. Pushed off. I mean, he gave him the business.
The foul is on Mason Zahersky, his first.
Big kid.
Mason, I believe, is a sophomore. Oh, no, wait. A freshman. He's only a freshman.
What number is he?
He's 21. He wasn't on this roster.
Oh, okay.
He was on the scoring roster, but he's only a freshman. Bova checks out of the game. Bova with 21 points to finish his night.
Player of the game nomination for sure.
Yep.
Nominee.
Donahue into the game for the Eagles. Reynolds missing the free throw. Ball knocked out of bounds by Mason Zahersky. It'll be St. Ed's basketball. Flannery coming in. Miles Reynolds checks out. Miles Reynolds, another good game for him. 9 points in his role as dishing the ball, that playmaker.
Yep.
Flannery, 3 ball.
Looks good.
Got it!
Looks good. That had great rotation.
Flannery with his first 3 of the year. This is a young man that was out, missed senior night, and what a way to come in to get a point on the board. $78-50. That was a nice shot by Brian Flannery, I believe. That was actually, that is his 4th 3 made. He's 4 of 9, 38%. Down to 150 to go. And we hope you have enjoyed all the action of St. Ed Sports on this Saturday. We started with wrestling in the morning with the sectionals. The Eagles winning 13 sectional titles, sending 14 to the districts. Then it continued with hockey. The Eagles going to the district finals against St. Ignatius after a 10-1 win over Padua. And now the Eagles with a 28-point lead, 78-50 here against Berea-Midpark. And in that game, Midview wins that one 69-53. So Midview will advance to play St. Ed's at Lakewood High School. We are down to 1:48 to go. Danahy driving. And he gets the basket. Brock with 2. Missed long-range jumper. Lavelle will have it as he pushes it up the floor.
Coach Flan subbing guys in.
So it'll be Pfeiffer, Hargett, Trey Jackson, Brevin Coleman out on the floor for the Eagles. Staying out there will be Flannery. 80-50, 30-point lead. And I believe it's a running clock at this point. Coleman with a basketball against Clay. Handing it off to Pfeiffer. Grady with a basketball way out on top to Flannery. Coleman being pressured, lays it off to Grady Lenz Pfeiffer. Has to get the ball away, and he does. Over to Coleman. Gets a high pick on the wing. Down to 50 seconds to go in the game. Eagles up by 30, 80-50. Coleman trying to drive, got cut off. Fighting for the basketball, still regains that possession. Gets it off to Hargett. Down to 30 seconds. Patience by this squad. Pfeiffer putting it up, and he does not get it, but he got fouled. And the foul is on Owen Trebekowski.
You know what I love about Pfeiffer? Here, it's the end of the game, but he still plays like it's the first 2 minutes of a game. He's in there to attack. He's in there to do the right things. He's in there. He's coachable. This kid is something special.
And Grady missing on the first free throw.
And he misses his free throw on me.
You know, you get talked up.
Yeah, I talked him up pretty good. Grady, we're going to have a talk, buddy.
Donnie puts you over.
Sorry,
but no, I mean, and these kids work just as hard as everybody on that team.
Absolutely. That kid would have run through a brick wall for Flan.
21 seconds to go with a 30-point lead. Eagles will take on Midview at Lakewood on Wednesday, and a foul is on Coleman.
Are we going to have that? Are they going to allow us to?
Yeah, we'll be able to do that game.
Ooh, someone's got a light on.
I think it's, I don't know if they're taking a video or they're on a call. 80-50 missed free throw there by David Lagina. Gets the second one, his first points of the game, down to 14 seconds. Eagles led from start to finish. Need to just get the ball over and walk out the time. Coleman with it, looks up at the clock. And that is the ball game. St. Ed's wins it 80-51 to advance to the district semifinals. They'll take on Midview on Wednesday night at Lakewood High School. Let's take a look at the scoring in this game. For Berea-Midpark, Lagina with a point, Zahersky with 4, Austin Clay with 12, Petrus with 12, Arnold with 3, Levis with 14, Trebekowski with 3. But when you look at their 3 guys in double figures, those double figures came in the first half.
Right. Berea-Midpark went cold a little bit towards the end of the first half, and then from then on. I think part of it was Adam. I think we turned it up a notch defensively. I think Flan made some adjustments.
Let's take a look at the scoring for the Eagles. Wendell Henry with 3, Brock Donahue with 2, Flannery with 3, Solomon with 4, Lavelle with 3, Reynolds with 9, Zion Freer-Brown with 11, Cam Grant with 12, Jair Knight with 12, and Michael Bova with 21.
A quiet 21. And maybe that's unfair to say because he does so much, and maybe it's just expected, but he really played well tonight.
The Eagles with 4 players in double figures, and for Coach Eric Flannery, that is win number 497.
It's unbelievable. Well, no, it's not. Let me take that back. It's not unbelievable. He's in there with the top coaches in the Cleveland area, of all time. I've been blessed to have been around some great coaches. My brother Sean, Coach Kwasniak, Eric Flannery, Brian Becker's been a great coach over the years. So there's been some guys who we've all learned from, that I still learn from, that Coach has been around, and he's deserved this accolade that's coming his way. and he's just so humbled about it.
Well, Donnie,
Yeah.
we'll see you on Wednesday as the Eagles advance to the district semifinals on Wednesday night against Midview. An 80-51 win for the Eagles of St. Ed's.
And just real quick, don't sit on Midview.
No, you
That's all I'm
cannot
saying.
sit. No,
at
you
this
cannot.
At this point of the year, anything's possible.